Hello my little hippie slackers, and today we're doing a review on the Lime Crime Alchemy collection, which came out on the 13th of October. Now I had some problems with this collection because I stayed up to do the midnight order because I've had problems with shipping from Lime Crime before. When I ordered the eyeliner set when they first came out, there was a massive shipping delay on them, just because they were overrun with parcels and it took them about a week to ship it. So I thought, you know what, I'll get up, I'll order in the first few minutes because I really want this by Halloween. And with shipping from the US, that gives me a whole 2.5 weeks before Halloween turns up. So I got up really early, I ordered it, and by the Friday it still hadn't shipped. So the Friday after the release date, it still hadn't shipped, and I'd messaged them a couple of times. The response on their Facebook page was they're being shipped in the order in which they were received. And when I'm thinking, I ordered mine at midnight and it's getting close to Friday and mine hasn't been shipped yet. So I just found that really weird. I sent them an email, I didn't hear anything. It wasn't until I tweeted them that I heard back, and they shipped my order on that Friday. I don't know when they would have shipped my parcel, which was ordered at midnight, had I not got in contact with them. But nevertheless, because it got shipped on that Friday, it arrived just before Halloween. In fact, it arrived on the Monday before Halloween, and Halloween was on the Wednesday, so it was very close. But that was good because I got to wear Poisonberry for Halloween. Speaking of Poisonberry, I'm currently wearing it on my lips. And I absolutely love this colour. That's just a small preview. So in the Alchemy collection, which is why I ordered, you've got a MOOC. And I'll start with the MOOC. The MOOC is a little booklet. It's about 6 pages long. And it's basically full of pretty pictures from the photo shoot. And there is also a small section at the back where there are some beauty potions. There's 4 of them, and there's a lip scrub, a nail whitener, a face mask. In fact, there's 2 face masks. So that's quite cute as well. And then in the collection you get the palette and you get the 2 lipsticks. So as I said, I love Poisonberry, so let's show Poisonberry first. Lime Crime lipsticks individually are $15.99. If you buy them off a UK supplier, they're £11.50. This is Poisonberry. As I said, I absolutely adore this colour. It is a fantastic purple colour. The thing is, it doesn't look this colour if you just put it nude onto nude lips like this. It's slightly redder than this. When you put it on your lips. I'll swatch it on the back of my hand so you can see it. So that's Poisonberry on the back of my hand. As you can see, it's got a red base, very red base to it. Now to get it this dark, you need to use a lip liner, and the one thing I did find with Poisonberry is it tends to bleed as well. When I used it nude on my lips, I tended to get feathering. Now, I don't get much feathering with other lipsticks. There's a few really cheap ones that I get feathering with, so that was quite disappointing. But I wanted a lip liner anyway because I wanted to change the colour to be closer to the swatch on the website, because this isn't particularly close to the swatch on the website. So I went and had a look around and I managed to find this. This is from number 7 and it's the Stay Perfect Metallic Eye Pencil. And this one is the purple one. And when you put that there, she said, drawing a funny shape, it comes out that dark. Now it is metallic, the same as Poisonberry. So you just put that on your lips, you put it all over, and then you put Poisonberry on top, and you get this fabulous purple colour that I've got on here. And it really stops the Poisonberry from bleeding. So those 2 work together really well. Now this isn't particularly cheap. This is about £7 on its own, but it works and it's brilliant. Now if you think this is a bit dark for the purple, you can change the purple so it's a slightly redder colour by using a different lip liner. And this one is Brooding Plum from MUA, and this one is £1 in Superdrug. I'll also put a link to the website. And that is a very In fact, it's more red than it is plum. But if you put that under Poisonberry, it brings out the red tones in it. So you can either make Poisonberry much bluer or much redder, depending on which lip liner you use. So that one I can use to make it a more workwear one. And this one I can use it to vamp it up in the evening, so brilliant. I do love Poisonberry. It has slight bleeding issues, but I love the colour and I can deal. There's many ways to deal with lipsticks that bleed. The other colour that's in the collection is Serpentina, and this is the most amazing forest green, and it's also it's got this really shimmery shine, just like Poisonberry has. It's got this lovely kind of sheen on the top. So that's Serpentina on there. It is a true kind of forest green. It's fantastic. I found the perfect liner to go with it. Again, this is MUA, and this one is actually called Forest Green, and it's almost a perfect match for Serpentina. You couldn't get much closer than that. It's really good. So I've got the perfect sets to make perfect lips with these perfect colours. The colours are, that green is fabulous. It looks great on the lips. I'm going to do a video of perfect green lips with these, with Serpentina, because it is just amazing. Now, moving on to the most disappointing part of the collection, the eyeshadows. Now, the Alchemy collection eyeshadows on the website, the colours that the official swatch on the website, the colours are really bright, really vivid. They're not like that in the tin at all, and they're not like that when you swatch them either. I'm going to swatch them on the back of my hand, and actually it's not fair because I never use eyeshadows without a base because it makes them stick and it makes your colours look so much better. If you don't use eyeshadows without a base, it does, their performance is never very good. So I'm just putting some base on my hand before I swatch these. So this is the Alchemy collection palette, and you've got Incantation, Lucky Charm, Love Potion number 9, Spellbound and Divination. These are lovely. They're nice colours. They are nice colours, and I'm not going to say that they're not because they're nice, but they're just not what I was expecting off the swatch on the website at all. So I'm going to start by swatching these, and she said so I'm going to use all 5 fingers to swatch them on my hand here. So I'm going to start on the little finger, and I'm going to start with Divination. And these are also apparently 2-tone colours. You definitely cannot see that in the tin. So I've just lightly rubbed my finger over on that one. That's Divination. And as far as the 2-tone, I can just about see 2 different colours in there. They're not very prominent at all. This is a creamy colour. Your Spellbound, yep, Spellbound is a very creamy colour. And again, the pigmentation is nice, but they just... That's Spellbound right next to it. Again, it's not really very, it's not really very duochrome. This one is the only one that really looks quite duochrome as soon as you get it onto your finger. And this one is Love Potion number 9. This is... Right, so that's Love Potion number 9. It's not really showing up in camera. But in real life, this is a lovely shiny purple with a very, very blue shine on top of it. So you've got a lovely purple with a very shiny blue on top of it. It's still not the same colour as what's on the website. Now this is the one I was most disappointed with, because this is Lucky Charm, and this is the one on the website that looks a really, really bright green. So can you see that? It's much, much darker green than it is on the website. This is the one that is the most disappointing for me, because I wanted it to be a lot brighter than that, because the swatch on the website is really different. And then lastly, which I'm going to have to swatch with my thumb, I've got Incantation. Let's put that next to it. Incantation is a very orange, shiny orange, and again this is supposed to be duochrome, but I really don't see it at all. You can, with Lucky Charm, just about tell that there's two different colours in there, but Lucky Charm just looks like a very shiny orange. So the duochrome really doesn't stand out for me on these at all, and I think that's partially why I find this palette particularly disappointing. It's the fact that they're really not duochrome, and they're a lot, and I want to use the word dull, they're a lot duller than the swatch on the website. They're still fantastic colours, they've still got fantastic pigment, but they're just not what's advertised, which is a real disappointment. The only one that is really duochrome is the purple. Can you see that on the finger there? You can see how that's really bluey purple rather than anything else. I mean, admittedly, this is supposed to be one green with another green to duochrome it, but I really can't see it at all. They don't look like two different colours on top of one another. Just looks like a shiny green. So this is the most disappointing palette release for me from Lime Crime. This, as I said, they are still fantastic colours. They still have great pigmentation. They're just not as bright or as duochrome as I wanted them to be, which is disappointing. The palettes themselves from their website are $34.99. If you buy them in the UK, from the UK supplier, they are $23.99. So I like this palette. I just don't like it as much as I wanted to, which is a bit of a shame really. But there you go. So that was my review of the Alchemy palette. I do hope you enjoyed this video. Please comment, rate and subscribe.